Welcome to online lecture series of turbo machines. Here is Professor Lakshman Mane. This is lecture on impact of jet part 1, fixed flat plate. I acknowledge my sincere thanks to following authors and internet resource for being used. The material for the development of this video. By studying this session, you will be able to explain various formulas required for the turbo machines from the fluid mechanics. Also, you will know what is impulsive force, basics of impact of jet, impulse momentum principle, and impact of jet on fixed flat plate. Let us revise about fluid mechanics. We know fluid is a working substance used in turbines. For example, in water turbine as a water, steam turbine as a steam, and gas turbine as a gas. So formulas for density, that is rho, unit, specific weight, pressure, Euler's equation, that is summation of pressure head, velocity head, and potential head, is constant. Volume flow rate, that is discharge, Q is equal to AV, unit, relation between unit of liter per second and meter cube per second. Then mass flow rate, that is m dot in kg per second. We can obtain mass flow rate formula by using density. By rearranging the terms, we get m dot is equal to rho into Q, while Q is AV. That's why m dot is equal to rho into A into V, where A is a cross-sectional area of jet and V is the velocity of jet. Weight flow rate, Newton per second, that is equal to m dot into G in Newton per second. Now, as far as work is concerned, there are two types, linear work and rotary work. Let us see this image for the linear. Suppose this body is moving by the application of force F and it is displacing by distance S, then linear work is nothing but force into distance in joule. While in case of rotary work, it is a force multiplied by this radius, that is torque. Rate of doing work is power. So as far as linear motion is concerned, power can be written as force into distance divided by time, where S by T is a velocity. So power is nothing but force into velocity in watt. While for rotary motion, power can be written as angular velocity, that is omega, into torque. So angular velocity is 2 pi n by 60 into T in watt. So for turbine and for compressor, respective formula for the power we can have here. Relation between horsepower and watt, that is 1 horsepower is equal to 746 watt. Let us see what is impulsive force. So we can have here two animated images. Here a force acting over a short interval of time on a body is called as impulsive force. For example, kick given to a ball. So here this can be applicable in case of turbine also. So it is an impulsive action of the jet on the blade. That's why rotary motion take place. So impulse is nothing but force into time interval, that is Newton second. Now we will have some examples of turbo machines. Why? Because in this session our aim is to find the formula for force exerted by water on the various kinds of blades. So here, as far as impulse turbine or Pelton is concerned, you can see here cut section view. These are called as buckets. You can see this bucket which is subjected with jet. This is actual view of bucket. In case of reaction turbine, Francis turbine, water is acting force on the blades. This is a cut section. It is called as runner or impeller. This is actual photograph which consists number of curved veins. One of the single vein is shown here. Now we will first of all summarize the different types of blades or veins in the turbo machines. So these blades or plates are broadly classified into 4 types: flat plate, inclined plate, curved veins, and series radial curved veins. Now flat plate is subdivided as fixed, hinge, moving, and series of flat plates. Inclined plate is again divided into fixed and moving inclined plate. Curved veins are subdivided as fixed, moving, and series of curved veins. Series of radial veins is used in Francis reaction turbine. Now we will see impact of jet on respect to type of plate. Suppose this is a flat plate, so here is an actual 2-dimensional figure which is used in mathematical expression. This is in actual practice, that is number of veins, series of veins mounted on a wheel, and this is actual photograph of series of flat blade. So this flat blade single we take for the mathematical calculation in later slide. Similarly, in case of inclined plate, this is 2-dimensional figure of inclined plate where the jet is striking to the inclined plate at angle theta. This is actual photograph series of curved blades. In case of curved vein, impact of jet on the curved vein, this is a single vein for the analysis purpose. Actual photograph of series of curved veins. So to find the force, impulse momentum principle is used. Impulse momentum principle is what? So it states that impulse exerted on any body is equal to the resulting change in momentum of the body. So what is momentum? So let us see from Newton's second law, as force is equal to mass into acceleration. So acceleration is dv by dt. So we can write this d upon dt of m into v, that is mass into velocity. By exchanging the terms, rearranging the terms, we get left side f into dt, right side d of m. So left side is impulse and right side is a change in momentum, that is Newton's second. So mathematically we can write force is equal to change in momentum, that is initial momentum minus final momentum divided by time. Momentum is what? Product of mass and velocity. So initial product and final product. So mass upon time we take common outside of the bracket. So mass upon time is nothing but mass flow rate. Initial velocity is what? Velocity before striking the blade, and velocity, final velocity is velocity after striking. So force is equal to, finally formula comes m dot into v1 minus v2. So by using now this formula, we can derive equation for fixed flat plate. Consider a plate is a normal to the jet. This is normal to the jet, and the plate is fixed or stationary. So parameters: rho means density of water, mass flow rate, which is again rho AV, where A is the area of jet, is equal to pi by 4d square, where d is the diameter of jet, this is diameter, and v is velocity of jet. So component of velocity after striking to the plate will be 0, that is after striking this velocity becomes 0, v2. So v2 is 0 and v1 is v. So now taking reference of impulse momentum principle, arranging the terms, we come to this point. Already we have come up to this point. So here fx, that is force in x direction, that is in the direction of jet, E is equal to m dot, v1 is initial velocity, v that is jet velocity, v2 is 0, final velocity, that's why it becomes m dot into v. Putting m dot is equal to rho AV, we get final formula fx is equal to rho AV square in Newton. Now work done per second, that is power. is what? Product of force and velocity of vane. U is a vane velocity. But as the plate is fixed, vane velocity is 0, that's why work done is 0. Similarly, efficiency, work done per second divided by kinetic energy per second, work done per second is 0, that's why efficiency is 0 for the flat plate, stationary. Let us see numerical on fixed flat plate. Here the statement given: a jet of water of 60 mm diameter strikes to the flat vertical fixed plate with velocity 30 meter per second. So to find the force, let us use formula. Density we know for the water 1000 kg per meter cube. D diameter in mm given, converted it in meter. Area pi by 4 into d square. Diameter value putting, we get area in meter square. Velocity is given, putting rho a v square corresponding values, we get value of force in a Newton, that is force exerted by jet on the plate. So after this session, you can explain an impulsive force, you can illustrate basics of impact of jet, explain an impulse momentum principle, can explain an expression for the force exerted by jet on fixed flat plate, and you can solve the numerical on fixed flat plate. If you like this video, please subscribe and share. Thank you.